Day baseball coming your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Mike Leake, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, for right now, he's just allowing over a base runner per inning. That's very good for a starting pitcher. It tells me that he keeps his team in the game every inning. And really, if you win the innings, you're going to win the game in the end.
Hey, no outs now.
Stepping up now, Nick Markakis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. In there, strike one. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike two. The pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Digging in, Michael Taylor, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
One out. You got one.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's
No
down
balls,
two strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's down to third. Donaldson's there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Moncada gloves it, and he's retired, 1 away.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Batting fifth, designated
Lonnie
hitter,
Chisenhall will stand in. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, up and down. He's going to take that away from you.
Strike 2.
Hey, one down, one down.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
batting sixth, left fielder Jason
Here's
Worth.
Jason Worth. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. The average is at 308 entering play. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Rays go in order 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Another beautiful day here in Central Florida, but we continue our game under the roof here at Tropical. Here's Chris Johnson now.
And
day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Chris Johnson.
Hey, nobody out now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Baseman, Maikel Franco.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, one away.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. As you can see, it's not been the case of late.
d'Arnaud.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez waits on it, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Leading off the fourth for the Rays.
For him here in this one.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Hey, come on now.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short.
Mine.
Seager will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Ready for another chance? Michael Taylor.
Center
He's
fielder,
0 for 1 thus far.
Michael Taylor.
Hey, get ahead.
First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10. and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to
Second
try it
baseman,
again. Jed Jerko comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Back at him, and it hit him. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single. Striding in once again, Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
And
Lonnie
leading off for the
Chisenhall.
Rays.
And he'll step in to start
Designated
things
hitter,
out against Chris Sale.
Lonnie
In the
Chisenhall.
windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Nobody here, nobody.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up
Now
there.
batting,
It's just nasty.
left
There
fielder,
aren't many hitters like to see this
Jason
guy
Wood.
on the mound.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Stepping in now, Jason Worth. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Straight up. You.
Votto is under this one.
I got it.
And there's the second out of the inning. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Into the box, Chris Johnson.
Now batting,
0 for 1 for him
third
here in this
baseman,
one.
Chris Johnson.
2 down, 2 down.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Votto is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Standing in, Maikel Franco. He's
And
0 for
leading
1
off
thus
for the
far.
Rays, first baseman, Maikel Franco.
Hey, here we go.
First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in.
West really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
You froze him on the fastball there. Maikel Franco is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Travis d'Arnaud.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounded down the third baseline. And the Rays are in the hit column. Ready once again, Nick Markakis.
The right
He's
fielder,
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this
Nick
one.
Markakis.
One down now. One down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Hey,
Runner at first here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Up next for Tampa Bay, center fielder, Michael Taylor.
Into the box, Michael Taylor. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 0-1. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Sale sets. Here's the 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2
and
here to start the afternoon.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's high.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Plays it first now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball,
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, nobody.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it.
I got it. I got it.
1 out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Therefore, it is Votto. 2 away now. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it, as he'll be credited with a no decision. Jerry Familia takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Jerry Familia.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. We are still scoreless. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez.
For the Blue Jays,
he'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Chauncey Gushwin is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 26, Chauncey Gushwin.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He swings and grounds it to short. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball, he was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Ready for another shot now, Mookie Betts.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Out into right center, well hit. Moncada rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Pollock.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Yeah, that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
In is Joey Votto now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at-bat and his last opportunity.
Here's Corey Seager. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Worth. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 13 for him on the year, as this lead swells to 7-0.
I'll tell you, the guy on the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now batting.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
Line drive to center field. Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Now
he got that one pretty good.
15.
It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, number 15. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 13.
Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning, as they've now batted around. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Jays lead it 7-0. Here's Jason Worth. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a
And
rebuttal
leading
to
off
all
for the
those runs
Rays,
they just gave up.
left
Well, Matt, I
fielder,
think mentally they need to get
Jason
one or two of these
Worth.
runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting
Now
overmatched
batting,
at the plate the last couple
third
of games.
baseman,
That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way. Michael Franco is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Ready with the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday.
Hector Neris comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation
second
here.
Baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
3 for 3 on the day right there with that single. He looks locked in. Don't pitch to him anymore.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
A.J. Pollock.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 13 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The batter, number 5.
Into the box, Corey Seager.
Swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, ain't my fault.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Josh Donaldson.
In now, Josh Donaldson. Hard liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna.
He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center.
Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and Perez grounds into a double play.
The batter, number 10. Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Now at the plate, Yoan Moncada. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. 7 runs across the plate in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Mookie Betts. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 13 for him on the year as the blowout continues.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The Jays are out in front, 16-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this game too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs, working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Michael
ready for another shot now. Michael Taylor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that.
3. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
16-0 the final this afternoon. The Toronto Blue Jays cash in with 21 hits en route to victory. Jerry Spamiglia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mike Leake is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
Tropicana Field that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PS